Good afternoon, San Diego. It is Thursday, January 18th. That's right. Yeah, so taking a break from work. Work has been hectic, to say the least. And of course, we got the short days and all that kind of stuff. So the sun is out. It's about 70 degrees, cooling down. So I wanted to get in this ride, just a nice, quick, easy-ish ride. A bit very breezy because we got a storm moving in. So I definitely don't anticipate riding tomorrow, Friday. And Saturday morning, I don't know what's going to go on. We might get some rain. The ground should certainly be wet. So I don't know exactly when or where we're going on Saturday, but definitely needed a break to clear my head, etc., for now. So off we go to see what we can get into here for today. Good morning, San Diego. It is Sunday, January 21st, and I never finished the Friday video because 2 miles into the ride I got a call from work. Hey, I need some help, and so I had to sprint back to the house to address that into a nasty headwind. So it was a 2-mile sprint in the headwind. Came home, I was dripping, and it was like, okay. So actually it was kind of a good workout, but it was a real short ride. And then yesterday was brutal. We had 58-degree temperature and the wind was howling. I mean, it was not gusty, it just was windy, just constant wind out there. So it was a non-ride day. But today, as you can see, it is gorgeous. It is like about 60-something degrees. The wind is minimal at best right now. So we're going to do a Sunday big ride, or at least a Sunday ride. Just like you drive a Sunday driver in the car, we're going to do a Sunday ride. I don't really know where I'm going. All of a sudden I had a bunch of thoughts in my head, so we're just going to see where the day takes us here. I just know that I do need to get out, so let's go. All right, 6 miles in. Temperature is hovering between 58 and 60, so it actually is cooler up here than it is at the house. A little bit of a drag. I was hoping that it would get warmer. Yeah, a little bit of climbing here and there, so 350 feet so far. So yeah, I've got my heart rate up, definitely. Had a couple of little real quick intense climbs, but then a few longer nice climbs. Nothing extraordinary. So I need to rest my feet because I haven't hit any stop signs or anything in 6 miles. I think this is the first time I've gotten off the bike, so I need to let my feet rest for a couple of minutes, more than my heart and everything else. So then we will continue on. Well, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. It's so nice to get out and go sometimes on your bike specifically, because you just wind up in places that you either wouldn't go by car or wouldn't stop. So you know, San Diego is a really small place, and you really realize it when you get on a bicycle and you're able to go to so many places. So I'm standing on this little cul-de-sac now, and from here I'm looking down on Mission Valley, and to my right I'm looking at downtown San Diego, all the buildings, you know, a few miles off in the distance. And you just, you know, when you're in a car and on the highway, and it just always seems like it's so far away and such a pain to get to, and you get on a bike and next thing you know, it's like, wow, I'm in downtown, or I'm in someplace else. And you know, just a few blocks up, if you look to my right, I'm looking at the Pacific Ocean. So just amazing, and it's a great day. Just a touch cool, but sun is perfectly out. So we're gonna move on, see what else we find. Hey, this one's for you, Frank. So here I am at the corner of Linda Vista and Via, what is it called? Las Cumbres. If you remember, that is the massive hill we took on my 3,000-mile ride at the very end. So yeah, I'm at the top of it. I didn't go up it. but I'm looking on this side and it's just a drop off. I have no idea where that goes. And so now I've got my wondering cap on thinking, should I? Stay tuned. Well, of course I decided to go down it. I couldn't be in training for hills if I didn't go down it, could I? So now that I'm down here, it was an 8 to 10% descent, which means I got to go back up it. But now I'm in a cluster of homes out here that are just gorgeous. It's like almost a gated community in here, and right behind USD, yeah. Had no idea this place existed. What's new? So I'm gonna wander around here, and then I think I'm gonna have to tackle that hill coming back up, unless I wind up getting out of here some other place. So we'll see. Okay, it's time to pay the toll for checking out this neighborhood. Behind me you can see the street. Pretty much seems like it goes straight up. Again, that's going to be an 8 to 10% chug up there, which is pretty substantial. It's not real long. I'm not sure how long, but, well, I mean, I went down it, but a quarter of a mile, I don't know. Not too long, but steep nonetheless, so let's pay the toll. Yeah, I think I was about spot on. Quarter of a mile, about 100-foot climb. So, yeah, made it all the way up. Easy peasy. So yeah, moving on. All right, so right next door to that hill, I found another one. I've been down it, not up it. That one's got 10 to 12% elevation. It's a little bit shorter though. It looks like it's maybe about 1/5 of a mile or so, but look at this field. This is for residents. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go to the edge here, but woo, man, look at this. Okay, I know where I'm at. I'm standing over the Riverwalk Golf Course, which is along Friars Road in Mission Valley. So this whole area, number one, floods. It's a floodplain. So the San Diego River runs through here and comes off of these hills and just collects in there. So they built the golf course there, and then they built it and said, oh, it'll never flood because yeah, it flooded. But now they're going to take this land, well actually maybe it's just a little east of here where the stadium is, and they're going to build stores and parks and stuff in the floodplain. And of course I'm sure they're telling us, oh, it won't flood, but yeah, I mean the water's got nowhere to go once it runs off these hills but down there, so unless they build some big things. And then off to there, that's where the Pacific Ocean is, in there, so out there. So yeah, I'm going to take a break here, fortify myself, and continue on, and then tackle this nice little climb here. Yeah, spot on. Just over 100 feet and about 2/10 of a mile. So a little shorter, a little steeper. Made it up in one shot though. Not wearing my heart monitor though. It was pumping pretty good there. So yeah, good deal. Moving on. Well, I'm gonna call it a day here. I did not reach my mileage objective. I thought I was going to do 30 plus and just keep riding, but instead I saw some hills and I really need some hill work, so I did that. It was definitely a Sunday stroll. You know, 2 hours of riding, 19 miles, 1,000 feet climbed, some good climbs in there. Temperature really hasn't gotten above 60 degrees, and once you start sweating and the wind and the, you know, it gets chilly, and I'm just not into that. So yeah, all in all, a really good ride. Just not quite as much mileage as I thought that I might get, but it all pays dividends. So until next time.